welcome back to the Antisocial Planet, and today we are watching episode 25 of Bleach. So, few things going on. One, we have our canon thing that Ichigo and friends are going to be shot out of in their little protective orbs to get into the main part of the Soul Society where all the Soul Reapers are. We have this meeting that has been called with all the captains of the 13 different teams for the Soul Reapers, where we got to meet, sort of meet some of the captains. We got to see a lot of them, and it seems that they've all been called together because Gin, who was in charge of going up against Ichigo and preventing them from getting farther into the Soul Society, actually let them survive, and he just sort of pushed them back on the other side of the gate and closed it. And he seems to have some sort of plan going on, some sort of motive behind that. And everyone seems a little bit confused, and they're asking him to justify why he wouldn't just kill them, send them back through the gate into the living world again. Very suspicious all around, and there seems to be some animosity between different captains in general, people who seem to have some old grudges and things like that. So it's definitely... There seems to be kind of different storylines happening right now. So we have like Ichigo trying to get into the Soul Society. We have Rukia, who is still waiting for her execution, and there's a lot of abnormal stuff happening, some suspicious stuff happening with that, where she had a shorter time between her trial and her execution. She seems to be too harshly punished. She's getting like a special kind of execution that isn't normal for her specific crime. So a lot of weird stuff happening there. And then we have the captains who, we have Gin, who seems to have some kind of plan going on in the background, and all of these captains of these different guard groups who have their own kind of motives and things going on. So there's a lot of stuff kind of getting set up, and at the very end of the last episode we had another alarm go off. So some intruder has made it in further into the Soul Society. I assume it's Ichigo and friends. So I think we're probably going to go back a little bit in time and kind of see them infiltrate, and then see how the captains will retaliate to that. I'm a little bit worried because Gin seems like a lot to deal with, and if there are like 13, well, one of the captains didn't show up, so 12 of these very powerful Soul Reapers, not including their lieutenants, those are also getting together into a single place. There's a lot of powerful adversaries, or potential adversaries, gathering against Ichigo. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, but Rukia knows that he's there, that he's coming for her. So lots of stuff just winding up as this arc continues. Also, just before I get into the actual episode, we passed 100 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. That's like, my brain doesn't know what to do with that. It's amazing. You guys are awesome. I have so much fun going through the comments, talking with you guys, talking theories, opinions, just sharing love for characters and stuff. It's so great that 100 of you have decided to come and spend time with me and share in my nerdy love of anime. So I just want to thank you guys so much. It was a wonderful thing to wake up to. It makes me feel so happy. So hello to all of the new people. So thank you. In 3, 2, 1, go. I think this is the last episode with this opener, right? So this might actually be goodbye. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready. I am. We have to move on, you know? We have to progress to the next thing in the story. I miss Kon so much. Just side note. He hasn't been in this arc. He was in the last few episodes of the last arc. I miss him. What's he up to? What's he doing? Is he good? He's on his own? Is he just like chilling with Ichigo's family? I miss Urahara too. Someone mentioned in the comments there's going to be like flashbacks to Urahara, so hopefully we'll get to still see him even though he's not there with them, because I think the next arc is still part of the Soul Society stuff, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I know that it's not until like episode 64 that we get into like the next filler arc, so I think the next one is still probably something to do with Soul Society. I don't know. I only know from titles of the arcs. I can only guess, but we'll get there. Okay. Yes. Is Ichigo's power still a little unstable? He has more control over it, but there's a lot, so it can get a little bit out of hand. But he's got this. Yes, you did. Oh, don't lose concentration, because you'll explode. Yeah. She did tell you that. Yoruichi. I still don't know anything about him either. As like what is he? Is it a shape-shifting thing? Is it a spirit animal thing? Is it a completely different thing that I know nothing about? Why is there a talking cat? What just happened? Is he the only one that's not gonna know what to expect? So we're not gonna get to know what to expect? Yeah, I'm like, did Ichigo grab his tail? Is that why it's all weird? Oh no. Oh no! Because that way he was sleeping with his fist clenched. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's like new outfit. Any backstory? Wow. Oh, so he was good. Mm. Is it just weird that the Soul Reaper that he was picturing in his face look like Rukia? The hair, anyway. So is this part of her backstory? Mm-hmm. I mean, Ichigo can't turn that down, right? He's gotta respect that. Yeah. They're like begrudgingly gonna go. He's like, I don't know, let's see. Poor Ichigo. They're gonna have to go one at a time? Or are they all gonna get shot out of the cannon? Ah, they're all gonna do it. Because I was like, there's only the one orb, right? Mm-hmm. Ichigo's gonna take a useless risk, isn't he? I'm just calling it now. Calling it right now. He's gonna make a useless risk. Like, he's just gonna, like, see Gin and be like, I'ma fight you. Beautiful lighting in the shot. Sorry. Just got distracted. Okay, but her keto, just really cool. Fire magic, I'm always like, cool. I don't know if that says about me. Moment of truth. They've been team rocketed into the sunset. Now they gotta appear back on the other side. Don't lose focus. You don't want to explode. That makes sense. That you'd have to, like, aim a little bit more. Right. I mean, you don't want to have a rough landing, right? Uh-oh. Ichigo might have some trouble with that. Because he's got a lot of energy, so it's probably hard for him to, like, control how much output he has. Mm-hmm. Dial it back, boy. Oh. Boys. See? Orihime knows. Yeah, you boys better figure this all out, because landing is impending. Game. Is that his lieutenant? Oh, I don't think that was necessary. Uh-oh. They're talking to each other while being back to back, dramatically. Definitely some history of animosity between them. Oh, and you can't see his eyes. But you can't see a character who wears glasses when you can't see their eyes. Never good. Hello again, tiny one. I mean, he could probably beat up people really well, but, like, he's just so cute and tiny. How you doing, Rukia? You good? Ooh, is there gonna be, like, a shockwave, too? Like, the impact of it. What kind of damage is that gonna be? Oh, heck of a shockwave. What about all those people who live outside of the dome? Oh. Do you guys have a landing plan? Because you broke through, yay, but, like, landing plan. That seems bad. No, buddy system. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, buddy system. Yeah, what about Ishida? No! Wait! No! My sweet boy! He'll be fine, right? Sedo's strong. He's capable. Oh, my sweet boy. Oh no. Why do they have to be separated? Oh no. So we've got Ishigo, Janju, and I can never remember the cat's name. Uruchi? I can never remember his name. But those three are together. Then we have Orihime and Ishita together. And then my poor sweet boy Shadow all by himself. I mean, he's a bit of a tank though. So he's got a lot of strength. He's a bit of a loner. He's probably fine on his own, but I'm worried about him nonetheless. I'm worried about all of them. He couldn't at least have a cat as a buddy? I'm just worried. I'm worried about everybody. Because them being separated makes me nervous. Because I was nervous about whether or not they could take on a captain together collectively. And now they're separated. On the upside, though, it means that not all of the captains can attack them at once. So the captains are gonna have to, like, split up. But it said it split up into 4. But I only count, like, 3 groups. So it's like one of them, like, is just, like, nobody blasted off somewhere. I'm not sure. So at least maybe it'll be to their advantage because it'll split up the captains and the lieutenants so that not all of them can attack at once, but I feel like it's more of a disadvantage because they don't have each other to, like, help each other. And we didn't deal with Geen in any proper way. There's definitely some suspicion on him. He was saved by the alarm going off, so it's like to be continued with his whole trial thing. I'm just worried about everybody. I feel like the biggest thing that I'm, like, theorizing about in my noggin is when Ganju was talking about how he can remember the face of the Soul Reaper that was with his brother when he died. And to me, from the little, like, silhouette that we saw, it looks like Rukia. I don't know if that's because she was just there at the end, or if she had some part in his death. Maybe she knows who had a part in his death. Maybe it's someone related to her. because we know she has a brother, and there's like a whole family branch that's like has a lot of prestige and has a lot of like history of having like talented and powerful fighters and stuff. So maybe it's someone else we haven't met yet from her family. Maybe it's her. I don't know if she's directly involved or she was just there when everything went down. I don't know. We haven't really learned anything about Rukia's past. Like, we know that she had a lot of notoriety when she was in like the academy. We know that her brother's a big deal because he's a captain. But we don't really know much about her relationships with people. Like, we know that she knew Renji, that they had some kind of friendship, acquaintanceship. I think they were students at the same time, like they knew each other. So we don't really know if she has other friends, if she has other family, if she, like, how she fits into like the politics of the Soul Reapers, like who are her friends, who are her foes, who respects her, who doesn't, who has a grudge against her, who owes her a debt, that kind of a thing. We'll just have to wait and see if that comes out in a future episode. We're finally past the dome, we're finally into kind of the main part of the Soul Reaper Society. So, or the Soul Society. So, I feel like things are gonna speed up a little bit, maybe. I think we're gonna get to really see all of the powers being used and like how people have learned to use them. Like in the little preview, we saw Shadow with his armor on his arm. So we'll probably get to see him really use his powers, but we haven't yet. We've seen Orihime use her powers a little bit, but it's mostly been Ichigo who's been fighting. So really excited to kind of see where they are. I know that Ishita still has the glove that we don't know anything about because we didn't see him train with it. We just sort of know that he has it. So it'll be interesting to see them kind of explore their powers and also get introduced to the captains and explore their powers. I am overly excited to learn about the captains because you guys have been hyping it up in the comments, and I just love learning about magic systems and like power sets and stuff. So I'm looking forward to some cool fights, I'm not gonna lie. So I hope you had fun watching along with me. Thank you again for 100+ subscribers. It means so much to me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!